Now that is how you do a fight right there. Seeing Ban and Meliodas going at each other freaking crazy like freaking demons. Like they're absolutely just monsters going right in right now. I gotta say, the starting, like the first 12 minutes of this episode of Taizai is just beyond sick. Seeing like the semi-finals, seeing like Ban going against Meliodas right now. Seeing like them just fighting. Ban stealing like all of freaking like Meliodas' strength with his snatch ability, and it's like he is just there annihilating. And even Meliodas is holding his own. He's there like breaking his teeth and all that. There's a part where you just see his arm just absolutely like just crumple up and all that and just break apart, and it's like Ban is like using like all of his abilities, like using all the snatch and all that. Like he's actually generally draining Meliodas dry of his energy, and it's just like that one sick panel that I've always loved. This is like the point of the series where I pretty much catched up with the manga as well, where he just goes there like and it's called like Wild Hunt or something like that, and he just like goes like that. He's like, yes, this energy, this power like that. And it's like, Meliodas, I've got to give him props. Like, he was still holding his own against Barney and more, and he literally was like throwing them around like a rag doll, like Barn did DDTs on him and everything. It was a sick ass fight and all that. And it's just like how this freaking ended and all that, just with Meliodas activating that weird power again. It's like when you see the mark and all that on his hand, you're like, what is up with that? Like, you know, there's a lot of questions right now to be answered right now for you anime only watchers like that. But it's like, one thing that has to be said is, my God, the freaking pacing has just completely shot up in this series and all that. Like, we knew that they were going through quite a hefty pace and all that already, but to be in like 12 episodes already, and we're already getting to, you know, we're already through the final rounds of the tournament, because we had, in this episode, we had like Meliodas' like final round fight pretty much. We also had like Hauser versus Diane, which that was an awesome fight as well, you know, against Diane's other abilities, like against the heavy metal and stuff like that, and like Hauser pretty much acting like Cody from Street Fighter, like releasing all like the hurricanes and the tornadoes and shit just with his fists and all that. So that was a really cool fight as well. Like, this whole episode was just pretty much fight dedicated. Like, everything around it was just dedicated to fights, you know, a little bit of like put the edgy stuff with that with Diane showing the little boobs and all that. It's like, I ain't complaining though, because, you know, it's Diane and I love Diane at the end of the day, and a little bit of Elizabeth, but it's like, God damn, like, I just can't see, like, what they're going to do. Are they going to go into an anime original route? And my only theory about this is that there's the 3DS game that's doing its own original route, and I'm guessing as well, since, you know, that actually does have, like, characters that appear later on in the series and all that, and it's like, you're also wondering, like, at the end of this episode as well, which is, like, you see, like, Galva in the armor and stuff like that with some guy, so you anime only were like, who do you think that guy is right there, just with the glasses and everything, and it's like, what the hell is going on right there? Why is Galva just down there in like a cave in the middle of this tournament, just like it sounds like a mongrel or something like that, because it just sounds like absolutely brain dead in that armor. So it's like a lot of stuff to be answered about that. So I'm pretty much guessing that how we're going with this route and all that, that we're actually going to be having this situation where, like, I'm guessing, like, we're going to go into the games, like, route or something like that, and maybe we have that as original content, and then maybe for, like, if we ever have a second season, they'll slow the hell down and we'll do, like, the second part, or, hell, maybe they might even do, like, all 100 chapters in, like, 24 episodes. So, like, they can potentially do that. There is the content for that as well, but it's like, I just know, it just doesn't feel like that, like, they should really do that and all that. So, like, honestly, I think they should, like, this is, like, the point of the series where it's, like, it was getting crazy. This is where all the stuff I started loving and all that, and already in 11 episodes, it's, like, there's still really good content and all that, but, like, even so, it's just, like, how crazy and rushed and stuff some of this stuff is. It's, like, we've been doing, like, I think, like, about 3 to 4 chapters, like, every episode or something, and so I'm wondering right now, it's, like, after this bit, and, like, maybe the whole, like, you know, other arc that we're gonna have afterwards, which wasn't that very long of an arc, may I remind you. It's like maybe the last 8-9 episodes is gonna be maybe an anime original, or if they're actually gonna go all the way and adapt, you know, like up to the current stuff of the manga right now. So I'm wondering what they're gonna really do with the Taizai anime at this point. Don't get me wrong, this was a sick fight, like what we had. We had Diane's fight, we had Meliodas versus the Old Mankind as well. Like, he was kind of awesome, like their fight as well. It's just that, you know, a lot of stuff was going on and all that, and it's like, honestly, the barn fight should have been like kind of like the entirety of the episode or something. I like that was absolutely sick. I loved that. That's the best fight we kind of had throughout the series. Like, we also had the setup with Wheeler and Jericho now arriving to like fuck up the parade and stuff like that. So overall, this is a really good episode. I really loved it, but it's like, yeah, you just can't ignore like the pacing's been going a hell of a lot quick and all that, and just not to mention like this guy that was built up saying like, oh look what you did to, everyone, like you betrayed him with Meliodas, and it was like, oh no, never mind, I'm not him, and that was just like in 5 minutes or something like that. So yeah, definitely about that. But it's like I loved that. I really wanted to talk about this one especially because this is like one of my favorite episodes at all, and even one of my favorite chapters. Just seeing the Bond versus Meliodas like that, I think that's like one of the best things about the series like that. But yeah, honestly, I'm gonna give this one just a solid 8.5 out of 10. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. But that's all for me. So thank you very much for watching as always. Remember, I'll see you guys next time.